it's in immaculate condition.
Some of them, I was going to say, immediately take you back to a time in the 30s or 40s and gangsters and movies and all sorts, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, some of these are very rare cars. The 1918 Packard, the black one, one of only two built at the time. My understanding is that for the cost of it, you could buy a house in New York. So that puts it in perspective.
Here's one for the Royals. We need a little Royal wave. Good morning, good morning. And literally, although I judge on it, it has been used for the late Her Majesty the Queen when she's come on 2 occasions here for a royal visit, hasn't it?
Definitely. It was used in the 1963 and 1970 Royal Tours of New Zealand, so it's got amazing provenance.
Here we go. T40 coming in here.
Now that won the best Japanese car last night. Congratulations, well done.
Nice to see you.
Taking out that award, well done. What I'd just like to say about these owners, and you can see some pretty valuable cars there, probably the most valuable car out there, probably the most valuable car in New Zealand, arguably, is that used to be the J model of the Duncan families. Was it Carol Lombard? She was an actress in the 30s and Sarah Carr. She was actually married to Clark Gable, so there's got a history with that car. Now, I was talking to Lynette who owns it, and I said, Lynette, I'm so about all this mud. We had a bit of rain overnight, and she said, look, it's only mud, Alan, we can want these cars. So you're seeing, you're seeing that car, you're seeing a 24 Silver Ghost, you're seeing a very early veteran case car. Probably the only case car you'd see in the world, really. There's very few case cars left. Then you're seeing a Lagonda, and then you're seeing a Talbot, and then I think it's another one of the Duncan cars, which is the 1918 Town car. I mean, it's a beautiful veteran car. You're seeing a Bentley out there. You're seeing the Holden Ute, but at the same time you're seeing Volkswagens, you're seeing Packards. But they all don't, these owners, they don't mind bringing them out. So a big cheer and a big round of applause for the owners.
Please put your hands together, everybody. Just show your appreciation. Thank you that they have done that for our enjoyment, really. We've got the domestic British. We've talked about some American things. There's some Citroens, French cars here too.
Citroens. They're actually English-made Citroens, and I had a history lesson on Citroens this morning. And they're actually all known as Light 15 Citroens, except for the black one down there in the corner, which is called a Big 6.
Okay.
So it was good to catch up on the history of Citroens.
And Garth, we not only celebrate international marks, they're gone nowadays, sadly, but we've got to hold them.
I mean, I look at things like an HQ Holden, or it's a bit later than an HQ, I think, and I'm thinking, that's a collectible car. I remember very clearly when that was new, so maybe that's just a function of my age as opposed to the car's age.
Sadly, manufacturing has stopped there, so as you rightly point out, they are a collector's item. Now we have something here that is sort of at the polar end of the scale here in a Honda NSX.
Yes, a very rare car nowadays. I was actually watching a program on television last night, and where one of these came up for auction in the UK, and they're still fetching very good prices. They're very collectible.
Former world motorcycle champion Wayne Gardner ran one in the Bathurst 12-hour 1 year, and you can find on YouTube some really cool vision of the late great Eddie Senna, who were absolutely hurling one around the Suzuka circuit in Japan back in the day.
Yes, they were a very popular car and still are. Their classics of that age are becoming more popular now. Of course, as all of us old fellows are getting older, the younger people want different cars. They want greater cars nowadays.
You're not old, you're just called young at heart. MGs, there's a few MGs in the house as well too, and the whole various from the MGB.
Still friends there, Jeff Searle and the white MGB. He's come down here all the way from Nelson. Followed up there behind by an MGB GT. So the difference was an MGB was the open car and the PGT was the closed car. Now Garth, the 57 Chevy's a pretty cool thing, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is to a Chevrolet guy, but unfortunately I'm a Ford guy.
I know that.
We have to get that in.
I think that car's got a bit of history too. I seem to recall Robert telling me that who was a famous boxer or something by Machu or something he was called, and it was his car, so it's got some history.
Speaking of history, now, gentlemen, while we've got you here, with some of them starting to file their way out of the parade ground, you can go and look at these cars. You can go and chat to the owners and check them out. Get nice and close to them, can't you?
Definitely. Yes, they're all. They don't bite. They're very keen to talk to you about about their cars, and incidentally, the owners belong to the Vintage Car Club of New Zealand. So that if any of you are here today and aren't members of the Vintage Car Club of New Zealand and you've got a classic car, the club caters for cars that are pre-1996. So you can have some relatively, modern cars and still compete in the events that the club runs. So if you wanted to join the Vintage Car Club, you go on the website of the Vintage Car Club of New Zealand, and there's some very good forms there that enable you to sign up. So we'd be very happy to see you along to events.
Some great like-minded people and some cool events, everything I would imagine from this style of thing where we are here at Wheels at Wanaka to show and shine and other fun activity that you can get involved in.
Definitely. In the local Vintage Car Club, our headquarters are in Cromwell, but we run events right throughout Central Otago, Queenstown, Wanaka, Cromwell, Alexandra, right down as far as Ettrick and those areas. So we go far and wide.
Nice. Peugeot station wagon here.
Yes, they were a very popular family vehicle back in the late 60s, early 70s.
What about this little iteration here? It's a little ute. Kitty, is that what it says? I can't read the number plate from this angle.
Yes, it's an Austin. Morris, sorry.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And this Model A here, it's got everything tied on. I hope it's got old number 8 technology, and even the exhaust pipe looks like it's fallen off on the way up here, and it's tied on the back. So nothing that a piece of string and a bit of number 8 wire can't fix.
Now, we've had you guys joining us for some Speedway activity yesterday as well. Will we get the midgets out today? What's the plan there? Do you know?
Yeah, we had a few little niggles yesterday with a push vehicle and broken wood and things like that, but I think we've got it all covered today, and we should have 3 or 4 midgets and the old sprint car.
Cool, that's coming up a little bit later. We'll tell you the times for that. We had a special guest star doing the push duties yesterday. Is none other than Graham Crosby with us on Sunday for that.
Yeah, Cros is back today. He's finally found his place in life, driving a push vehicle for a Speedway car. I don't know that he'd like me saying that, but I'm saying it anyway.
There's a great Kiwi who made it all the way to the highest levels of the World Motorcycle Championships. So wonderful to have him here with us at Wheels at Wanaka this year. Gentlemen, the cars I think are starting to make their way out of the program. We're going to take a little break. Thank you both very much for joining us, and we'll look forward to it. Look forward to it. Thank you very much.